Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Sadaqallahul azim. As you know, my program is about the God's invisible creation. Last week I was talking about the number 4th invisible creation, a supernatural being, jinn. I told that this jinn was created from the scourge of fire. Also I explained how it was created, and how was at that time, what was happened. This is beyond of everybody's knowledge. This is we cannot say to what was that, like that, how was that, but only myself, whatever I am saying, only by remember those names which are mentioned in the 5 religions book about the God invisible creation. Even though my programs by this Iman TV, by mostly that they put me at the name of the Alam al-Ghaib, Ilm al-Ghaib, but it is meaning I have to explain about the ghaib. Ghaib is something that you don't see it. Ghaib is this is behind, or something we cannot be able to talk about it even. So however, but there is the name on it. We can allow to talk, because it is in our religious book. In all other religions, they named it these invisible creation. And if someone is not believe on these, it mostly become non-religious. If it is Muslim, if is not believing in that, he is not a Muslim anymore. Easily we can say him is a kafir. But however, these are these exist around us, and even though they are able to be inside of our body, they have certification, they have ability. Also the reason why is like that, I mention it everything one by one. About the soul I mentioned, about the spirit I mentioned, about the creation of all these things with the azal and the first, the mubdiya, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shaped and manifest. That was the fire come out, and after fire, that around the fire, which was all creation was established by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. However, before I would like to go much more explanation about these creations, about these mostly about the jinn, one thing right away I come in my mind that is very much bother me from last week, that I am receiving some kind of information by media, by even by Facebook, even by emails or so on, about the Nowruz. That is so much bother me, or even shake my mind what they are talking about. In Afghanistan is only the problem. There is none of the country has a problem about this. Why? What is wrong? Why is this is happiness? These are the 5 people which is mostly I see that is one of the Maulana or Mullah or whatever is Abdul Salam Abed, and I have to say his name because I saw as It was his tabligh, his talking many times. He is a good man. He is really, really good man. But and sometimes when he is missing a lot of other things, and he is stick on one Nowruz. It is then I make me in a kind of check that I have to bring to you as a viewer what he said. He said about this is haram, this is bad, all the other things. And the same thing, the another one is Mujibur Ansari. That was also, he was talking about something really is not accurate, and is not necessary. Mostly is not necessary to say like this, because it is not. It's not for one of the has thinking about the human, about the rights of a human being as a right of the insan, how to treat the insan to the other insan. But those things. And the other one is Ayaz Niyazi. What the one, he is also the big alim, call it. And the other one is Mutawakkil. What his name? I don't remember his name. Maybe Abdullah or Abdul Mutawakkil. That's another. And the other one was the one Maulana is from the Balkhi. Those are these 5-6 people is hold the subject only for one spot of the Nowruz. Now, first of all, these people, all of them, they are the employee of the government. Employee of the government. Now, I am asked these people, the salary, the amount of that your income, from which source is? The source that you get, that the money is halal for you? That money which you get is halal really for you? It's doubtable. This is not belong to the Afghani, belong to your country, belong to your land, is not belong to your herfa or your activity. That money government gave to you. The government is the source of all divisions, the source all negativity, the source all killing, the source all everything is the government today. So in Quran, I'm telling you all you guys, in Quran is very, one of the verses very strongly, that is if I remember it, that is شرح لكم من الدين ما وصى به نوحا والذين أوحينا إليك وما وصينا به إبراهيم وموسى وعيسى وأقيموا الدين ولا تتفرقوا فيه. And then until the end of ayat, I don't remember. But these verses, for what? This verse is to not make division. The government should not make division. These verse for the Isa and those Rasul, those are Payghambar, these are also the Imam, the people. Those are the head of the communities. And that verse come to them and told them, the Nuh, all of them, that the main subject is so وَلَا تَتَفَرَّقُوا. So it means فِيهِ. And then this government is the source of the all things in your country. And then still, this has to be your job to tell, to become against them, to tell the people to that the adherency of this sectarian, of this government is haram. That is the haram first. The intihari is the one is haram. You have to tell the people that's haram. And also haram and halal is clear in Quran. There is no doubt about it. Whatever is in Quran is mentioned as halal and haram is there. And also another thing that you are to make accuse, a lot of accusation you do in your statement, all of you. That's wrong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you are a Muslim, if you are an alim, how come you are not apply by yourself the verse of Quran rather to say somebody else? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala entirely telling you, the one is very important, the Surah Al-Hujarat, and say ajtanibu min az-zanni inna ba'da az-zanni ismun. You are in sin by yourself, that you say by, I heard that is one of you said that is in the Nowruz, the people goes, they bring the ladies, naked ladies, to dance on the grave of Hazrat Ali radiallahu anhu or karamallahu wajhu. Did you see them by your eyes? If you see, it means you are there. Other than that, it is accused. This is sin. It is full sin. It is that you commit right there. And you are talking as inheritance around all viewer is haram. Entirely is haram. Another way, also the other accusation, I love to these people, this, that, that, a lot of talking, which is not necessary. If you do something, also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a very frankly said, وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا. How come you make bad word against the people? And accusing, and in referring to the deen. If it is deen, you are involved, you doing haram by yourself, right there. And then one of you also, I heard that said, there is hadith that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is mentioned it is like 2 Eids for you is not Nowruz. That's correct. We agree that. But which Nowruz was that? That's the calendar of the feel. When he went to the Medina, and then next day when there was the people trying to have the celebration of the new day of the calendar of feel, and that was he stopped it. He said not, is not allowed, don't do it. But didn't say is haram, didn't say mostly in Afghanistan Nowruz is haram. It is the way which you people doing in the attach the feeling of the people for the unity is also haram too. So please, if you take this haram money, take it by yourself, but do not bring it for something that is not necessary. Instead of, you have to first stand against the cruelty, against the unjust. The government is unjust. This is sectarian government. This killing every day. Why you are not talking about that? Why you are not talking about the intihari first? This is the priority. This is the source. I become upset. I'm very sorry. I'm crying. That the way which you are mentioning is not necessary. You are alim is not alim, I think. Is your full sin. Please stop. Even if I would say like that, I'm in a state of do, I'm stand up, I say I'm sorry. That's what you should say. But anyway, I cannot go more than talk about this, but I would like to give you one break and come back inshallah.